Hi guys, so just a heads up, during this video I realized that I was doing some weird accent switching and I really don't know why. I didn't realize it till I started editing the video and it's really cringy, so I apologize for that. So yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a heads up. Alright, bye! Hi guys! Welcome back to another video. Hi, this is Alyshia. Today's video is going to be like a really quick video. I'm kind of excited about it. Today's video, like I said, it's going to be a quick little video. I'm super excited about it. So as you can see from the title, it's going to be about the results of my 23andMe DNA testing. I've always been kind of intrigued from like the commercials, like way back when they started talking about the Ancestry.com, you know, the old looking one, and they would have like the old photographs of like your old relatives and stuff like that. I was intrigued from that, and then, you know, 23andMe came along, so it's like a newer version of that, and it's really popular on YouTube. I'm sure like you've seen videos of people, you know, sharing their results and all of that. So I was really intrigued just because growing up, like people, when I would go to school, people would ask me like, what are you mixed with? Like, how are you like light skin with long hair and blah blah blah. I mean, it's pretty common nowadays. Like you see it on Instagram everywhere. There's like plenty light skinned girls with long, big curly hair. But you know, they would ask me like, what are you mixed with and whatever, and I was like, I don't know, I'm just black. And then like it came to the point where people would be like, oh, you look like you like mixed with Chinese, like you mixed with Chinese or some kind of Asian, like are you like Spanish, you got some white people in your family or something like that. And I mean, they're not wrong, but I just didn't know for sure if they were right, because you know, I would look at myself and I would see certain like features and be like, you know, yeah, this kind of looks like, you know, I could be mixed with this or mixed with that or whatever. And I was just really intrigued trying to figure out, okay, what is my genetic makeup? I was like, maybe there's more to it, like what are my grandparents mixed with my great-grandparents, you know, you never know. So I never really got like a clear answer, but for Christmas my mom was like, what do you want and for Christmas? And I was like, you know, I didn't really know what I wanted. Like I had like ideas of things that I wanted to get, but I didn't know like what I wanted for Christmas, like, you know what I'm saying? I guess because like when you get older, you just kind of like, I mean, you just always want something, like you want to buy something all the time, but I just didn't know what did I want for Christmas, you know, what special thing did I want for Christmas. So then I was like, you know what, I want to do the 23andMe thing. So she was like, okay. So she that was my Christmas gift from her, one of the Christmas gifts from her. It was really quick because I think like maybe the next week or whatever, the week after I did it, they sent in this box here, and it was just this simple little box here, and it had a little message that said happy holidays. And yeah, so they sent me this little box in the mail, and then I opened it up, and then it would have been like a clear see-through plastic box here that would have had the spit tube or whatever you call it in there, and that just would have been in there. And then it would have had a return label, an already prepared filled out return label, which is always nice and convenient. So when you have to mail it back, you don't have to, you know, go through the hassle of trying to get a return label or a shipping label. So they already had that, and yeah, and then you just put it in the plastic box, and then you just put it in the little box and they give you, and then mail it back. So that's what I did, and they gave you this little instruction book, just telling you, you know, the basics of like what to do, how it works. There's an app you can use for the results get in. And that's the tube that I was telling you about. Yeah, and then you just wait, ship the box in, and just wait. This is what you actually spit in, the little thing. So they give you the instructions in this. So on the little plastic box they give you, they actually give you a, well no, on the tube they give you a register number or something. So it's important that you register the tube, the sample, before you mail it in, because that's how you'll be able to go on the internet or use the app and get the results. And that's the only way they can track it and keep in contact with you. So make sure you do that. Make sure you look at the tube. I mean, it's all in the instruction books, but you know, just make sure. So I did all that, registered everything, and just waited. And then I would get emails here and there asking me, you know, answer like few like random questions, like you know, are you allergic to this? Do you know family members who have this? Have you been diagnosed with this? And then just random questions like, can you wiggle your ears? Can you cross your eyes? Can you touch your tongue or your nose? Just random stuff. But after like 2 weeks, I got an email saying your results are in. So I went ahead and already looked at them. So it's not like a big surprise. It's not gonna be me like, oh my gosh, like I didn't know. No, I already knew. I looked at it on what, Monday, Tuesday? I think Tuesday. And today is Friday. And so, yeah, but I still wanted to do this video and kind of just share my experience and share what my results were, because I was a little shocked, but not really. So I have the app on my phone. It looks like this. And I also have it pulled up on my computer. But I'm gonna just go ahead and screen record this so I can put it up on the screen. Let me slide over. I'm gonna put it up here so you can see. Okay, so on the app you have this home menu where you just kind of see everything. You see the ancestry timeline, parental inheritance, DNA painting, scientific details, and you know, facts and questions. And then here you can explore your ancestry in more detail, which is really cool if you want to learn more about like the region and the culture and everything. And then if you have relatives who have also done the 23andMe, you can actually connect with them and find them. I actually found my cousin, who I do know, on here. And then I found like a fourth cousin who was really, who I didn't know about, but it was really cool to see how, like, you know, she, it's just, it goes in depth, you know, so you can really like connect and see different things. It's really cool. And then you can like predict your family tree here, but it's nothing on there. So if you click on there, it's not like they're gonna have your family tree figured out. So it's like question marks, but you can see they know my cousin there, and that's me. And over here I told you about, oh, second cousin. I thought it was a fourth cousin. That's crazy. And then here, so yeah, I don't really know those people, but that's on my dad's side, by the way. The first cousin you saw, that's my mom's side, so I know him. And then here it says Neanderthal. I can't say that word. Neanderthal. Okay, I'm from the South. I can't, you know, we have a little thick accent. Neanderthal. I can't roll my R's like that. Ancestry. Your paternal haplogroup, your maternal haplogroup, which I'll get into later. And then I guess, you know, you can purchase a hardcover book of them if you want. You can look at your traits, which I did look at, and some of them were like really spot on. You can look at your health reports, but I didn't get the health report one. I guess whatever that is, connections, notifications. So now let's get into what we're really here for, which is the results. As you can see, my little thing is mostly pink, and the reason behind that is because I am mostly, well, my genetic makeup is mostly African. So as you can see here on the little map, it's mostly pink or purple and blue. So I wasn't really like shocked that I had a high percentage, that my highest percentage was African, but I was kind of shocked that it was so high. Like 81.4% is really a huge number. It's a large percentage. I thought it would have been like 68 or 69 or something. maybe 70%, but 81.4% is pretty much like majority of it. So I was a little shocked. I thought I would have seen more color on my map, but it's pretty much, like I said, just pink and purple and blue. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna scroll up. So I am 81.4% sub-Saharan African, and then they just kind of break that down into the different, I guess, ethnicities, nationalities, what's the word? I don't know, different categories. So the highest one is 67%, which is West African. So in West Africa, I am 30.5% Nigerian, 21% Ghanaian, Liberian and Sierra Leonean, 6.8% Senegambian and Guinean, 8.7% broadly West African. So I guess that's like where they couldn't really find a specific group or breakdown for that percentage, but just broadly West African. Then another part of sub-Saharan Africa, we go to the Congolese and southern East African. So I'm 11.2% of that, and then it breaks it down again. So 7.5% Angolan and Congolese, 1.5% southern East African, and then 2.2% broadly Congolese and southern East African, 1% African hunter-gatherer, and then 3.1% broadly sub-Saharan African. So yeah, that sums it up to me being 81.4% sub-Saharan African. And I was like, okay, I'm from the Sahara. Yeah. Anyways, so that was pretty cool to see. I'm a lighter complexion, so it was like, I have to be, you know, of course I had to be something else. And then of course, because I'm born in America and my mom was born in America and my grandma was born in America, you know, there had to be something going on, of course, you know, with slavery and stuff. So I just wanted to know what that was, and if I could even go further beyond that to see, you know, what other connections I could find with my DNA. So let's go to European, which gives me 16.9%. So I'm 16.9% European. Again, I do want to say something. So I looked this up, or they showed it on the website, but they said like this is just based off the information and data that they have now, but it can always refresh. Like the data can kind of change through over time. So you know, if they get more information or more samples or whatever, the DNA results could change. So I just wanted to point that out. So we're gonna break that down, and I'm 15.1% Northwestern European, which includes British and Irish. It's just kind of crazy to think about how how this may have came, you know, to be that you have Irish, you know, relatives, Irish blood. It's just interesting. That's maybe because I burn easily. I don't know, I really do burn easily, y'all. So maybe that's why. And then I'm 5.2% broadly Northwestern European. So I'm gonna look into that and see what else is in the Northwestern region of Europe, because I'm not really that keen, or what's the word I'm trying to look for? I don't know. But I don't really know that much about the geographic dynamics of Europe that well. Like if you break it down, I'm not really sure. I just know like the bigger countries. But anyways, I'm 1.1% Southern European. This is what kind of made me like giddy, because I love football, soccer, and my favorite team is FC Barcelona, and I love Messi. He's amazing. One day I really hope I can go to Spain. Yeah, so it was cool to see that I'm 0.6% Spanish and Portuguese. I really would love to learn how to speak fluent Spanish and fluent Portuguese, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. And then I'm 0.5% broadly Southern European, and then I'm 0.7% just broadly European. So again, they couldn't really detect, you know, break it down and figure out distinctively what that other percentage, you know, was. And then you come down here to trace ancestry, which I really don't know what it means, but I guess it means like you may have traces of ancestry from these specific ethnicities or races, but we just aren't sure. So again, that's why they say the results kind of change and vary as they get more advanced and more information. So it turns out that I have 0.3% Native American blood, which again was something I would always say. I feel like I have some Native American blood in me, which I'm sure a lot of us, well, I don't know if a lot of us, but never mind. Then here it also says I have 0.3% Indonesian, Thai, Khmer, and Myanmar traces of ancestry. So that's cool. I know it was like Southeast Asian, definitely. Just look at my features, okay? Just my eyes, my nose bridge, if you can see, non-existent. Yeah, but yeah, so that's pretty cool to see. And then I'm 0.2% broadly Chinese and Southeast Asian, and then I am 0.1% Filipino and Austronesian. I don't know what Austronesian is. Is that like, oh my gosh, is that like, oh my gosh, what is those people? It starts with an M and I can't think of it right now, but if I can think of it, I'll put it in on the screen. It's cool to see that I'm 0.1% Filipino. But Austronesian people are mostly a large group of various peoples in Taiwan, Malay Peninsula, Island, Southeast Asia, Micronesia, coastal New Guinea, Island, Melanesia, Polynesia, and Madagascar that speak the Austronesian languages. I suck at reading, guys. I can't pronounce these words. But yeah, so that's, and then I have 0.8% undefined. So that means there's still, you know, DNA that they wasn't able to kind of, you know, detect, I guess. But that's really cool to see my DNA and my ancestry composition like that. And then you can go, of course, you know, click on this and, you know, see more details and information if it loads. But yeah, that's really, really cool to see this, you know. And I'm actually, you know, proud to be, you know, who I am, of course, and just to get to learn more about myself and my ancestors and my relatives. And I just it feels good to be able to kind of have an answer to the questions. I don't know what's going on with my voice right now. It's going in and out of accents, and it's getting kind of confusing to me, so I'm sorry if I'm confusing you guys. But yeah, yeah, that was really cool to see. I can't wait to kind of go, you know, dive deeper and see, you know, what else I can find about my ancestry and see what else pops up and what comes along with these results. But there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys, which was the ancestry timeline, which I thought was really cool. Okay, where we at? 26 minutes. Okay, because I do not want to edit this video that much. So the ancestry timeline shows you how many generations ago your most recent ancestor of each population group was. So 2 to 4 generations ago, I had an ancestor who was 100% Nigerian. That is crazy. So I'm gonna click on that, and it tells you that this person was probably a grandparent, great-grandparent, or second great-grandparent who was 100% Nigerian. This person was likely born between 1880 and 1940. That is crazy. And then you can just look at all of these and do the same thing. So I'm gonna click on British and Irish real quick. So I probably had a great-great-grandparent, a second great-great-grandparent, or a third great-grandparent who was 100% British and Irish. Again, that's insane to think about. Like, imagine you have like a fully Irish third great-grandparent, and they're fully Irish, and it's kind of weird that you don't know them, I guess, but we share the same blood, and that's just really cool. So they would have been born between 1850 and 1910, and then I want to look at the Spanish and Portuguese. So it would have been third, fourth, fifth, or sixth great-grandparent, and they would have been born between 1760 and 1850. And then I want to look here at the African hunter and gatherer, which was 6 to 8 plus generations ago. Can I click on it? Well, I can't click on it. Okay, well, that's just still cool to see. So yeah, I would really advise anyone who's, you know, like me and just had questions about, you know, their genetic makeup, their ancestors, their relatives, where they come from, why they look the way they do, why they act the way they do, because DNA can actually play a part in your traits and the things you do and your personalities in some ways, and, you know, your behavior. And also your health. So if you're interested in that, you can look into that too with 23andMe. But yeah, it's just really cool to see. And I advise anyone who is you know, curious as I am to just give it a go. Check it out. I mean, it's not that expensive and it's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's my 23andMe DNA results. Thank you for watching this video. If you have done the 23andMe DNA testing and you were kind of shocked by some results, or you kind of knew like something was like on the nose, like, yeah, I knew that, you know, just go ahead and leave it in the comments below. If you have any similarities with mine, I would be interested to know about that as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope that, hold on, I told you I was going to talk about the maternal haplogroup because this was kind of cool. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Okay, so my maternal haplogroup is L3E2A1B1, and I already turned off the screen recording, so I'm gonna just have to show you if it focuses right there. And they actually say that this haplogroup is very uncommon. Okay, it shut off. It was like, girl, you talk too much. It's too long. Okay, but I just wanted to say quickly, they said that my maternal haplogroup, and they only can tell me about my maternal haplogroup because I'm a female, I guess. Yeah, because I'm a female. So they're able to trace like all the way back to the first ancestor, and that's how they kind of make up the haplogroup. But it's more information on that, you can look it up. I'm not an expert, but they said that my haplogroup is uncommon, and it's I'm one of 7,000 or 1 in 70,000 who has the same haplogroup. So if you have the same haplogroup as me, please let me know. No, I'm 1 in 1,700. It says this haplogroup till today is relatively uncommon among 23andMe customers. So if you have the same haplogroup as me, please let me know. I think that's really cool. Like, girl, we out here. We're different from the rest. I'm kidding, but yeah, that's really cool. So see, it says 1 in 170,000. But thank you guys for watching. I'm glad to be back, making more videos and sharing with you guys. If you enjoyed this video, give this a thumbs up. Even if you didn't like the video but you watched it, give it a thumbs up. Or if you have done the 23andMe DNA testing or any DNA testing, give it a thumbs up. Leave comments below, questions below. Let's talk, you know, let's talk. And don't forget to subscribe, please. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.